Good morning. Who's gonna be joining us this morning? Bloody grass cutters are coming. Do my head in. What day are we on today? Tuesday, innit? I hope I've got hay fever tablets. Morning, Mr. Mason. Ugh, do you like taking tablets? No. You haven't managed to get any sleep, Dave. Morning, Anne. Do you know, Tracer? Them bloody lawnmower men around. Morning, Jules. I went to sleep just before you came on earlier. Yeah, dear. I was all right once I got to sleep. Them tablets kicked in pretty damn quick, though. So, yeah. Oh, dear. I still don't feel any better, but we have to carry on. You've had a rough, as me as well. Oh, have you had a rough night too, Anne? Isn't it awful when you can't sleep and then you just feel crap next day? But yes. Well, I had two amazing ladies that have done some serious sheep's fannies by any chance. They were last night, Dave. Last night they were sheep's fannies. Fifi's just going to go on. Good morning, Heather. So yes, I want to show everybody something that I asked to be made for John. He's not seen it yet, so hopefully he'll not come on chat yet. But look at this. How amazing is that? Now, I'm not going to say who's done it, but I just want to say this work is absolutely outstanding. So yes, I want to say when I see this lady, she's going to get big cuddles because her artwork is just outstanding. Sheep's fannies, good morning, morning. I know, Andrew, it is a wow. It is a wow. Absolutely lovely. I can't, I just love this lady's work. Whatever she does, it doesn't matter what she does. Her work is stunning. And I did ask her to do Reaper, obviously, because I know John's a big Reaper fan. He likes the Reaper. And yeah, she could have done it me any better. It's just absolutely stunning. So yes, hats off to my beautiful artistic friend. Um, so yeah, I thought I'd share that. And then I also had this one. This one is by Jean, and Jean won't mind me showing. I had that one as well. Oh, I know he's gonna love it. I mean, this one he's already seen. Does she do dragons? I can ask her if she can do dragons, Dave. I mean, she does charge for her work. She doesn't charge much, but she does charge, obviously, because it's time and everything else. But if you can send me a rough idea, Dave, a picture, something that you'd Tracy, it's my birthday soon. um, Obviously, it don't come in a frame, David. So it just comes. You frame it as selves. But no, if you send me a picture, Dave, of something that she's got to go with, if that makes sense. But no, I'll definitely message her and see if she's got time. Well, not see if she's got time, just see if she can do it. Cheers, Dave. No worries. That's amazing. So good morning, good morning. Did I catch Heather coming in? I did catch Heather coming in. Good morning, beautiful lady. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So. Last night I couldn't move. I was literally I ended up having to crawl downstairs to get down here. Good morning, Claire, into the chair. I'm still in pain, but I am feeling a little bit better in myself. I did manage to get some sleep, so all is good. Oh, Mr. Brown, I think, is coming downstairs. I can't show him that yet. He's gonna have to wait. You need to come and sit down a minute. You can't say who it's by, but you can come and have a look at your You're not on screen anyway. Oh, okay. It's good for a tinkle first. Hey, Aislinn. I did get some sleep. Yes, the tablets did work, and I think I woke up about an hour ago. But you know, when your eyes like stick and you try and open them to focus, I was trying to put something in mod chat, and I was falling asleep as I was typing it, so it were a bit yeah, it were a bit off-putting, but no, I did manage to get some sleep. I feel a little bit better for my sleep, but I did overdo it on Sunday. Well, the only thing is, we've got another one coming up on the 14th. Now, this one isn't a hotel, but there's lots and lots of steps. I think there's about 3 floors. There's as soon as you go into the shop, you go up some steps and then up, and then you're on first floor. But then it goes up a flight, and then to top. So there's going to be quite a few stairs. So Romeo has tinkles in the Romeo's had tinkles in the garden. Oh, bless him! I can't wait for Romeo to meet Fifi. I think them two will get on like an house on fire. So I think on the next one that we're going to do, because I can't use the mobility scooter, but I can get up to the first floor. I may only be working on the first, possibly second floor. John and Claire will be doing the rest of the building. So I will be doing some pre-recording. Me and Claire will probably do some pre-recording together. We'll do some lone visuals together, but it'll all be on pre-record that. So we're going to have extra footage after the live. So any extra footage we get, we will put on members. So you guys get to see the, not only do you get the extra footage live, but you will get the extra footage that we're doing. Ah, good. I'm still trying to sleep. Oh, try and get some sleep, sweets. I mean, I know good. Don't fall asleep in sunshine though, because if you fall asleep in sunshine, you're going to get burnt, and we don't want you to. We don't want you burning. We don't want you looking like a lobster. So yeah, you be careful in that sunshine. But yeah, the next one what we've got coming up is on the 14th, and I think it's the Robin Hood experience. Is where we're going. How can you do a lone vigil? You know what I mean, Tris. You know what I mean. She'll go and do a lone vigil. I'll do a lone vigil. But we could do one together. We could do a visual together. Good morning, Diana. Good morning. Mr. Brown, when you come in, will you bring me some water, please? I've still got dry mouth from them bloody tablets. Yes, but we will be doing all the different works and stuff. So I think it'd be interesting that night. We're going to have to be careful because there will be contamination. Obviously, John's going to be on floors above us. To be fair, the pavement outside, normally it's not busy. And I don't think, do they allow traffic down it? Yeah, I think they do allow traffic to come down, but we can go in there from 6 o'clock till about 8 o'clock next morning, which you know we won't do. We won't do that. We will go in. We'll probably go in for 6 because we've got to. We'll probably set up do a bit of pre-recording first hand before 9 o'clock, and then we'll go live about 9 o'clock, 9:30, on Facebook, YouTube, even TikTok. Will be live on that one because we're in a building. It's easier for me to go live on TikTok, so we will go live on TikTok. So for those of you that have got it, please join us on there, because me and Claire might be in one room as John's in another. Or Claire might be in a room on her own. I might be in a room on my own. Who knows? So yes, but you'll make sure you get some high factor, Aislinn. Do I pronounce your name right? Is it Aislinn or Aislinn? Could you spell it me how I'm supposed to say it? I don't know if I'm saying it right. So yeah, we're going to get some spooks. I've got doctors this Thursday, I think, at 11 o'clock. I just got to remember. I know it's on 5th, Tuesday. And we're going to meet you, Claire, aren't we, on Wednesday, hopefully. So yeah, I think it's Thursday. 2nd today, isn't it? No, it's 3rd, 4th. Yeah. So I'm all right for tomorrow morning, Michelle, my beautiful lady. How are you? Yeah, do you know, today we could be baking in that sunshine. I've got to have a drink. Do you know when you took tablets and you get a dry mouth? It's not good, is it? Um, but that's dog's acting up now, the dirty git. But yeah, so it's glorious sun's out now. So get that sun cream on. Factor 50. Don't put oil on. Remember in like late 80s, early 90s, I would have said. No, it weren't. It were more 80s. You'd put cooking oil on your skin just to go brown, or baby oil. You'd lather yourself up in baby oil. Morning, Gillian, my lovely. You'd lather yourself up in baby oil just so you'd go brown. And you never really realised the dangers or the fact that you'd burn and you'd end up looking like a chip. If you use the cooking fat. It was so silly. Morning, Gobberlock. Morning. Can you hear me from where you live? Carrot, I love carrot oil. I can never get hold of that though, Tracy. Morning, Andy and Becky. Hope you're both well this morning. I hate having to take a tablet. I know, olive oil and vinegar, Claire. Look, Ursula, you'd have smelt like a chip. Not only looked like a chip, you would have smelt like a chip shop. But no, how strange, how weird and wonderful the stuff that we used to put on his bodies was. You up to much, Andy, Becky? You up to anything good lately? We need to sort out a night to and do you know, I don't have to do Sherwood Forest 1 week. Whether we're supposed to be getting some nice week in it next couple of weeks. So I'm not sure about whether you fancy doing Sherwood Forest. But I mean, we're doing that Sherwood Forest thingy one. But then if you fancy going to Sherwood Forest itself, going and looking at the big tree, the big beautiful tree. What date are we on today then? Have we gone past August? Are we in August? Oh, you want to see the tongue twisting word I've got to say? Oh, it's not. I've realised what it says. We're back in after. Oh, I'm gonna have to read it because it is a day in history. Morning, Laura. Morning, Tom. Sherwood, yeah, sounds cool. Yeah, Sherwood Forest is amazing. It's easy for Big Red. And thank you, baby. Let me just move that one. Properly on them. They're not very. That's for you. That
Yeah,
you can't say who's done it.
Said that one.
We can have a look. Morning, Sandy, my lovely. I love Sherwood Forest. Do you know? I'll tell you something though, Andy. You know when you go in there. Tom, I hope you're feeling better, my lovely. I hope you're getting better daily. If Andrew's on, I hope they're getting better as well. Sending love to everybody and healing. Yeah, Sherwood Forest. There is a mixture of energies in that place. As you go near the big tree, as you're walking down, you can feel a little bit like you're being watched. But then, as you go down towards the big tree, if you go to if you're coming down that way, you go to the left. If you go to the left side, you lose signal, and it is a very uneasy feeling, isn't it, to that side? But that's where I don't know if there's history to say that this happens. Pardon?
Witchcraft.
Yeah, but there was witchcraft done. But there is a load of elementals in there that we've had an odd one come out, but I think Andy, your connection is going to be so strong there, it's going to be untrue. Right, I need another mouthful of water before I read this, guys. Good morning, John.
And I got your 3-litre bottle if you don't know.
A what? A 3-litre bottle of water? What for? I've been tiddling all day.
You said you need a mouthful.
Oh, you cheeky twat. Do you know? I needed a sip then. What do you think?
Lovely that. Right,
How amazing is that? You could go get a frame for that today.
Oh, can I?
Yeah. And we can put that up. Oh, he's just admiring the work. It's absolutely stunning. Yeah, I'm driving a bit now. Oh, that's good, Tom. So I was late. Had to do some e-learning for work. That's no worries, my beauts. So let's find out what happened on the 3rd of August. Some of this history is, I mean, to me, all history is relevant, but some can be not so good. And yeah, so the giant swastika banners were bathed in the afternoon sun. The venue, the pageantry, the military lust, all spoken of resident Germany. The Berlin Olympics of 1936 was a propaganda opportunity for the Third Reich. A paean to the supremacy of the Teutonic civilization and manhood. The climax was the final of the 100-meter dash, and at 5:54 p.m. on the 3rd of August, that contest was won not by a blonde-haired paragon of Hitler's mythical Aryan race, but by a 22-year-old African-American, Jesse Owens, crossed the line in the world record, equalizing 10.3 seconds. It was an inconvenience puncturing of the Nazi worldview in the very heart of the Nazi project. What happened next has become as mythologized as the victory itself. Hitler was said to have deliberately snubbed the black athlete. It is certainly true that Hitler, in the words of the henchman Albert Speer, was privately highly annoyed by the series of triumphs by the marvellous coloured American runner Jesse Owens. Shrugging, he said, people whose antecedents came from the jungle were primitive. Their physiques were stronger than those of civilized whites and hence should be excluded from future games. However, Jesse Owens insisted that on that day in the stadium, their paths had crossed and Hitler waved at me and I waved back. Owens was quick to call out Americans who sought to demonize Hitler to mask their own racism. Hitler didn't snub me. It was our president who snubbed me. The president didn't even send me a telegram, he later said. In Germany, Owens had been allowed to stay in the same hotel as the white teammates. He had become the first African-American athlete to receive sponsorship. A pair of Adidas shoes were passed upon him by the company's founder. Back in America, the fact that he was black meant that he could not enter the Waldorf Astoria Hotel through the front door, and he had to travel to his own victory party in the freight elevator. History can be inconvenient and not just for the few. How disgusting. Do you know, I hate anything like that. Good morning. You two really need to come over and look at this map I've got. We could do with compiling it into a digital version. Let's think what I've got Thursday, I've got doctors. Can we do Thursday afternoon after we've been to doctors?
What day on today? Tuesday.
Tuesday. Is Thursday all right? Thursday afternoon, Andy? Be about 12 o'clock. Well,
No.
half 12.
1.
Half 12, 1. My doctor's appointment's at 11. But let me know if Thursday's a good day for us to come more, sweets. And
My name's John Brown, not Sterling Moss.
Morning. Got somebody else awake now. Rob's had to wake up. Charlie's woke up. They all know when I go live, they're not going to get some sleep, don't they? So yeah. Anybody notice I'm losing any weight?
I didn't eat at half 2.
Didn't you? I was very good at 2:30. Were it 2:30 I went live, guys, or a bit later? Yeah. But I were very good, and I was whispering. Weren't really were I? But I were very quiet. And when I did a laugh, which it weren't very much laughing because I were in absolute agony at that point this morning. Well done, Jesse Owens. God bless him. Exactly, Diana. Exactly. Should never have happened. Should never have happened anyway. But unfortunately, we've got history, haven't we? And we can't deny the history. Morning, Lydia. Got Bradford newspaper calling soon.
The thing is
that's exciting, Lydia.
That gets me with history is a lot of people want us to like squash that history, and we're not. But we learn from that.
We do learn from his history. I don't believe in forgetting history. Yes, I think all the history that's happened, whether it's been good or bad, this is how we move forward, and we should take note of what happened in history, so we don't repeat them same actions.
We should celebrate it.
No, it shouldn't. Some of it should be celebrated. Some of it shouldn't be celebrated.
We should learn from it.
But you definitely should learn. Sorry, I was out of the room. What did you? Thursday afternoon, yeah, about 1 o'clockish, I think, Andy. I noticed on Sunday you were losing it, but didn't want to say then. Looking good. Thank you, Lydia. Let us know how you get on with newspapers. We really need to speak. I don't know, Lydia, if you spoke to Hotel yet. But what name did we get in that bedroom? We'll have to look back, but we got a name. And when I was telling the young bloke who we were talking to, he kept saying that's really interesting. We had something come out, and then it were brother.
In ballroom, we had Henry and Norman.
Henry and Norman, that were it. But I forgot what name we had in bedroom. But Norman come out a couple of times when we were in upstairs ballroom. Norman, no, oh, that were it. That's when it said brother, weren't it? Norman, and brother. So I don't know if you can find any history or ask the staff. But yeah, John he hasn't had time to go through footage yet, but he's going to go through it, Lydia, and we'll send over to you both what we've got. Problem being people don't learn by past. They don't learn by past mistakes, Tracy. It's shocking. Yeah, we can go on Thursday. Lindsay, were you able to get some sleep? I did get some sleep, Laura. When I finished live, I had to finish live because tablets were kicking in, and I would have just gone to sleep on live. So I ended live, and I did actually pass out. But then, you know, when you wake up after taking tablets, you're like dry mouth. The hotel was awesome. I can't wait to go back to that hotel. We've got plenty of other hotels that we do want to go and stay overnight. But I think what we're going to do is we may do hire 2 rooms instead of just the one. But we'll see how much it's going to cost for us all to go. But I think if you can get the hotels like that one in Bradford, where the history is there and they were so accommodating, giving us access to all these amazing rooms. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't just that one bedroom as well that was haunted, or allegedly haunted, as we say. Apparently must be about 4 or 5 different rooms. I think there's more. There's got to be more rooms in that hotel that have things happening, or people seeing stuff, because it's too old of a hotel to just have that one room. But yeah, if anybody gets a chance to go and stay in that hotel, really you want to take advantage of it and go and get a stay, because it is absolutely stunning. Just be careful though that you've got money in your pocket when you go outside front for a cigarette, because you get a lot of homeless walking past, and they do ask for a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. Can you spare some change? So always make sure you've got some change, or have a bag full of food, so at least if they come up and you can't give them any money, you can give them a bit of food. Not that that's what you get to a hotel for, but yes. So we've done the history. The weather is sunshiny. John's going to be coming live later on. Morning, Sharon, my lovely lady. John's going to be coming live later on, around about dinner time, to do the full history. So you never know. Some of what we picked up, John might even find in the history that he's reading. So yeah, there's going to be some history done. It's going to be live on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. The other thing is, tonight, if you're watching on YouTube, just remember, guys, because we're going to be going live. I've gone live already at 2:30 this morning. I've gone live now. The name in the bedroom was Monica. Is that what it were in bedroom, Claire? Monica? I couldn't remember. Cheers, Claire. And then what did I say? Oh yeah, I've set live for tonight for 9 o'clock. So when I've finished this one, I'm going to reset the live, because then at least then you can go on and you have to click for reminder, because once you've been live, I think it's twice on YouTube.
Three times.
3 times they'll not put a reminder back out. I'm finding out now I seem to be able to connect spiritually. Do they call it remote? Like, that's really interesting, that Diane. I think there's a lot of people that especially, hang on, just come on, bitch witch, get up. There's a lot of people that find, especially when they're watching and joining in on paranormal investigations, that their senses start opening up. But like I say, you guys, you've got to remember, you're as much a part of that investigation as we are. You're like extra team members that are watching in the moment. So you're looking for things that we don't necessarily see. What was the room again? I don't wait, 239. 239 room, but I don't know if there's a special name for room. But the room number was 239. A beautiful room. I just wanted to go back in, and I'd have got in that bath. But it were amazing. But it's so good. And you know, it was lovely meeting up with everybody as well. Because it's nice. It's nice just to meet up with other investigators and people that are interested in paranormal. It's just fantastic, and it's great that you can all work together on level that we did. We were supposed to do a few more experiments, but unfortunately, I think the hotel just grabbed us all, and we never ended up doing the experiments. But I think next time we meet up with Kenny and team and everybody else, it's not going to be like a new thing, if you know what I mean. So I think we'd learn from that mistake. It were a brilliant night, weren't it, Sharon? We can learn by that mistake of not doing it, and we can do the opening bit up where we can try and do the seance at the beginning. When we first go live, just put I'd have to stay behind camera and try and do it, because I can't unless we're sat in a big circle in chairs. But yeah, and try and get everybody opened up, so we can see what we could get coming through all together. I think it would be really good. Feels like when we have a magnifying glass, but spiritually. Do you know, Diane, everybody feels it differently, and it's just an amazing thing to work with and to keep working with. Great night all round. I loved it. I loved every minute of that hotel. I mean, to be fair, Mosborough is a absolute brilliant place to investigate, but to say that same branch of same branch of hotel. Oh, they're Peel Hotel. Oh, then it's all right. Then it's different. Room 239. Thank you. You're welcome, Laura. If you're doing any history, it's the Midland Hotel in Bradford, and Bradford or Bradfield. Where's Bradfield? Is there such a place as Bradfield? Has anybody ever heard of a place called Bradfield, or is this in? Is there a place in Sheffield? Oh, that's why I know it then. Oh dear. But yeah, if you find anything out, any information out, please share, because what you might find we might not have already got. I did have a brilliant lady. She's from Ireland, and if she comes in chat, I'm sure she'll let me know. Gina, I think it was, that sent me some information. She sent it to Kenny as well, but she also sent me some information on some of the tragedies that happened in the hotel. So I am going to cut them down and everything and get them shared so you can all have a read. But yeah, John's going to come and tell you all the history, the connections and everything else, because yeah, it was just there was just so much history that night that Nanny Lynn sent us a load of history through, and we can't do it. Yeah, a very cool abandoned. Do you know, we've been there, we went there, but you can't get a signal, and that is an amazing place to do a pre-record. So maybe if you're up for it and weather's good, at the maybe one night in week, we could meet up and do a pre-record there, because we went and you just can't get a signal. We tried all different ones. We even tried taking his own like Wi-Fi thing down, and you still couldn't get one. It's a civil parish in Sheffield. Is it really a civil parish? I didn't know that. I've heard at other Bradfield. I've heard at Waterworks in Bradfield. I mean, there's property. There's a big building there, but you can no longer get in the big building. But you don't need to. But there is a lot of CTV up there because you've got the angling shop just round back. So there's a lot of passing trade coming in till about 8, 9 o'clock at night. But it's also CTV'd up. So yeah, but it's a great location. We'll have a look at going there, Andy, and doing some pre-records if you're up for that. I also won't mind going back to that tunnel again, and trying to do a bit more in that tunnel because I think that had a lot more to offer. But I think again, it's one of them places you need to keep going. Different nights, different energies, isn't it? But yeah, but so good, so good. Right, guys, I am going to call it. I don't know. I'm twiddling my hair. I'm like, really, I feel a bit out of it this morning. I feel a little bit like I'm floating on cloud nine, and I don't feel myself. I think that's medication and uncomfortableness. So, John will be live later on, around about 12ish. I would have thought. Oof, I don't know if you catch it right. It's amazing. Exactly, Andy. I think that's why we need to go back. I think we need to go back there and see whether we can get anything, even if it's on that start on that path outside of it, and then come back. I picked up on a group of ladies dressed in like old white cotton, long sleeved night dresses in a circle. Just make sure you've got that noted down because you know when we're doing the history, Diane, you might be able to link it into the history of some part. In some part of history, which would be absolutely fantastic for validation for you. And it'd be absolutely fantastic for us because it means that we've got validation for another part of that hotel, another piece of puzzle. Yes, I'm going to, well, I'm due some more tablets, but I decided to wait to take them till after I'd done live. The ones I've took earlier were the ones that I take daily. Right then, guys. So I am going to let you go. I love you all so much. I want to thank you for all your support and everything else. I know our lovely lady will be watching, who's done this amazing picture. I'll show it once more. I know that this lady's going to be watching. Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much because this is just awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. I can't wait to get that. I've got loads more that I wanted to do because she's just so talented. Yeah, might even get. I mean, we've also got a gentleman that's an artist as well. So maybe getting them to like work on a topic together, maybe quite interesting. We'll see. Always do a few times because when we didn't ram it in, it was so bloody still and tranquil. Exactly. Do you know that's it, Sharon? I do believe that the energies need to get used to you. So for me, you have to go back and back and back just to build up your energy and their energy and that trust level. I don't believe that you can walk in a strange place one night and get loads of activity going off unless they don't want you there and then they're letting you know to get out. But even then, I don't think they would on first night. I think they need to get to know you. But yes, I will keep well, Diane. I'm just going to take some tablets. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to let John and Yolanda and Rob be a pamper day for me today because I can hardly walk. But yes, done. Sorry. Done. Sorry. What are you sorry for? Oh, ever be sorry on here. So yeah, I am going to go, guys, because I can feel myself going. Hey, are you all okay to be named in paper for Sunday night? Yes, I will get back to you now, Lydia, if you're watching. But yeah, it's okay from us. Right then, guys. Mwah, I love you loads. And John will be on later on this afternoon. So take care. Sending healing. Thank you, sweets. Thank you. It is a beautiful, stunning picture, Laura. Have a good day, everybody. See you soon. Bye.